I'm Mark Pitchers, wader wearing, tea drinking, beard trimming carp freak. I've been an angler for over 30 years and I've caught carp from waters far and wide, big and small. For me, it doesn't matter where, as long as the challenge is exciting and inspiring. But now the tables have turned and it's over to you, the public, to assign my next mission on Fox's Facebook page.
It's not exactly the easiest challenge, is it?
Rivers and lakes, rigs and baits.
You fell to the cat meat?
There's been a number of incredibly tough challenges during this series.
Have you been drinking de-icer again?
Some of which I've knocked out the park.
Challenge completed.
Others have dealt me a devastating blow. But I'm still here and ready to pick up any gauntlet that is thrown down. This carp freak is not giving up without a fight. This is the challenge. What's up, carp freaks? It's challenge time again, and as you can tell from my snazzy outfit, it's Christmas! I'm here at Chestnut Pool in Bedfordshire. It's a really well-stocked day ticket water, full of fish, ideal place to come in the middle of winter to get them bobbins moving. Which all sounds absolutely delightful, but the thing is, I don't really know what my challenge is. Now, I've met Harry and also Hughesy. Don't really know what Hughesy is doing here. I don't know if he's invited himself or he's part of the challenge. So I think the only thing left for me to say is, Harry, what is my challenge?
I've got you a nice Christmas card.
Bless you. Right. Yeah, festive chipmunks, yeah. Dear Mark, over the last few years, we at Fox have realised just how much you love filming the challenge. So this Christmas, our present to you is potentially your most hectic challenge yet. We all know Christmas wouldn't be Christmas without a proper festive dinner. And for that reason, we thought we would enlist the help of Rob Hughes, who is going to cook you a Christmas dinner on the bank whilst you are fishing. Sounds nice. Your challenge is to catch the total weight of the ingredients for the Christmas dinner in the time it takes Rob to prepare it. Merry Christmas and good luck. It sounds like it shouldn't be that hard, really. I shouldn't really say that, should I? But I don't know how much Christmas dinner you brought. £10? £20?
£10?
Yeah.
Do you not eat at Christmas?
I can't see it being that much.
Okay, well, should we just find out?
Yeah, go on.
Right, we'll find out. We'll get Rob in and we'll find out.
Cool.
Here we are. Happy Christmas. There's your dinner. Hungry?
Have a word. Have a word.
Well, look, we're big growing boys. We need some grub.
Right, well,
Proper Christmas dinner.
It is. No sandwiches. We're not.
there's a lot of
skimping.
boxes in there.
There needs to be boxes.
Come on, wait.
Come on, let's have a look.
Go on then. Right. £83. Right. Have a word. Let's have a look. Well, for a kick-off, have a word. It says catch the total weight of ingredients. So
No, hang on. But he can't cook without that.
Right, look,
well, that's not my fault. Why'd you bring him? Wait,
I need assistance.
no, that's coming out.
Mary Berry.
What-
Look, we need Mary Berry. She's brilliant. She definitely needs to help.
The books are staying in.
They're not. It says ingredients. They're not right. Someone hasn't read the fishery rules either.
What? What?
I'm glad I've got this up my sleeve. Ace up the sleeve. No alcohol allowed on site, it says.
Yeah, but it's Christmas.
It's Christmas.
So that's...
Pete, the owner, will
look,
not mind.
I know it's harsh, but...
Is the fishery open Christmas Day?
What's that going to do with it?
Well, it's Christmas Day today. It's Christmas Day, so therefore, because it's Christmas Day, it's a private function. So it's staying in. You don't have a choice. It's a private function.
If you're going to give all of us at Fox a bad name for going on waters and breaking rules willy-nilly, then that's on you.
Well, technically, it's Christmas Day. It's a private function. It's staying in. Overruled. You can have an ounce for
I'm
these.
not sure you've got the authority to do that, Rob.
I'm sorry, it's happening. So you can have an ounce for that.
You didn't zero the sling.
All right, we'll zero the sling. You can have an ounce, and
Or-
whatever the sling is off £83.
Or I just don't zero the sling when I weigh my fish.
No, we'll zero the sling.
Yeah.
We'll do it properly. Petty issue.
And it's
Just
damp
stop it.
cardboard.
It
That's
doesn't make
heavy.
any
Okay,
difference.
both of you. Mark, I actually cleared this with Pete, the owner, last night, and he said it was fine for us to make Christmas dinner on the bank with booze. So overruled, put it in the sling. The books don't count because they're not ingredients.
Neither does the
Weigh it
packaging.
again. The packaging counts. Put it in.
Dad's spoken. All gone really quiet. I feel like I've been told off. Right, where are we? Oh, it's still quite weighty.
You've got 70 pounds,
Oh, bit of shake.
9 ounces.
£70, 9 ounces.
Me crackers, they're coming off.
Right.
Me ounce, I want that off.
Okay,
£70, 8 ounces.
I'll give you 3 for the sling. £67.5.
Yeah.
Which is a lovely celebration of two-tone, the British record.
So you got to do with it.
What's a British record?
It's dead.
Doesn't matter.
It's not Jesus. It's not coming back. I know it's
Oh, no,
Christmas
you
and
just
everything,
at it
but
again, aren't you? Look, can't you just have a nice time? It's Christmas.
let's stop fighting.
Are you happy?
I could be happier, but yeah, it's achievable. I wish I knew exactly how long I had, but
Well,
what would it be?
That's down
4
to
hours, 5 hours?
Who knows? Who knows? I predicted 3, but
Choosy, nah.
want to get cracking?
Yeah. Yeah, quickly.
Oh, God, do you hear that? Do you hear that hiss then? It keeps blowing out. The wind keeps blowing it out. And it took me about 15 minutes to get a kettle of boiling water. But we're cooking on gas just.
So where are you up to? What have you got done?
Right, what have we got done? The spuds are in there, boiling quite nicely, so they've been peeled and chopped. They're going to have 10 minutes-ish. The carrots and the sprouts are chopped, and I remembered from many years ago, you've got to cross the bottom of them like that, apparently. Don't know why.
Big edge.
But big edge, massive edge, that's a speed edge. So they go on, I think, half an hour before dinner's ready. If I shove the chicken in the oven now, for an hour and 45 minutes, he's got approximately, what, 2 hours-ish?
Well, we're about an hour in now. Rob's cracking on with the cooking. It's going well for him, but for me, I've not had anything. I've had a couple of liners, but it's all very quiet really. So I thought I'd just take time out to show you the rig I've been using before it all kicks off and goes mental. I've got a 15-pound reflex braid, and that goes down to a size 8 S2B, a barbless hook. It's a maximum hook size at size 8 on the fishery. So what I've done, I've used one of the micro line liner sleeves over the eye of the hook. That helps the hook to turn and improves the hooking properties, but it also creates the effect of using a larger hook. So you have the hooking properties of using a bigger hook than you actually are. Coming down from that, I've got a little bit of silicone just to create a blowback effect and also trap the hair in place down the shank. I've got a 15mm live system boilie topped off with a pink Northern Special pop-up. If you come up from here, I've got a 2.5 ounce inline lead. I don't want to be dumping a lead on every bite, so there's no need to eject the lead in this instance. Maximum lead size is 2.5 ounce here. And I've got a small length, of probably a foot of anti-tangle tubing, just because I'm using a supple braid. It obviously just helps to eliminate tangles. And all I'm doing, I'm just attaching a small mesh bag, PVA bag of crumbed up live system. Just wrap it around the shank twice just to trap the silicone in place so it doesn't move when the bag impacts the water. And that's it, ready to go. Let's get it back out.
I've got to say, things are going relatively well at the moment. One minor accident so far with a rather sharp knife, but the main thing is it sounds like there's cooking going on. How you getting on down there, champ?
Couldn't be better.
Oh.
Ian the Christmas sloth. He's a bad omen. I brought him as a lucky mascot. He brought me nothing. He just reminds me of someone that I know, called Ian. I'm gonna drop kick him. Well, I've just been topping up the swim on a sort of little and often basis, hoping that noise and the sight of bait dropping through the water might encourage more fish in the area. And also, because the water is very coloured, what I've done to kind of maximise the attraction of the loose feed is I've soaked it overnight in roast nut extract. It smells a bit like peanut butter. Just add a little bit of water to the nut extract, soak the boilies overnight, and you can see when they go in, they kick off quite a milky cloud. But I mean, you can smell them from here. It's such a lovely aroma, and hopefully that extra scent, an extra sort of visual cloud falling through the water, might just entice more fish into the area.
Well, Mark's having a bit of a disaster at the moment, and I haven't had a bad start. I've had one minor hitch, which is the parsnips possibly went in a little bit too early, so they're not looking grand. But I have redone them because I've still got time, so it's not too bad. Anyway, one of the big issues that I've got is space, and the oven is that big, and we've got a baking tray that actually doesn't go in there. So, oh, is he in? Oh, he is in. Is he in?
Well, she had a very twitchy take. The sort of like twitchy takes I've kind of been ignoring, thinking that the liners. And I'm playing something. I'm actually not even sure what it is just yet. I don't know if it's a bream or a carp. It's not really doing a lot. Oh, it's a carp. Oh. I wasn't expecting it. Yes! Oh, yeah, feel relieved. It really wasn't going well, was it? That was such a twitchy little take. It's well, right, I'm going to unhook him in the net, attach a bag, get it back out there, and then we'll weigh him after. £7.14. So that leaves me with just less than £60 to go. There he is. It's been really tough going. I don't know if that frost we had last night, the first frost for a few weeks, I don't know if that's knocked it back a bit, I don't know, but yeah, by the smell of things, Rob is doing a lot better than I am. Dinner sounds like it's more or less done, so I am running out of time. But I'm not giving up. I'm hopeful for a last gasp flurry. So stranger things have happened, haven't they?
Right, that's got to be not far off now, surely.
The roasties look a bit sorry.
Oh, yeah, no, it's only because they've been deep frying themselves. Yeah, they're all right. They're not bad. I'll give them a quick turn, and they might not be.
Are you saying we're not far off?
We're not far off, I reckon.
Well, I disagree. Look at the state of them.
half an hour.
I've never seen a roastie so pathetic in my life.
I'll tell you why. That's because when I asked the Oracle earlier whether or not there was too much juice in there, I was told yes, it was absolutely fine. Now I reckon that's got to come out, and they need to be
Can you
dry.
do them separately or something? At least have a bit of crunch to them.
I'll look into it. That's not far off though. The chicken looks alright, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I'd say it's not far off, is it?
No. Right. The chicken has been in and out of the oven 15 million times though. Right. The clock is set. In another hour, that lot will go on. The table will be made, the crackers will be laid, and he's got to pull his finger out. But the last hour for me is a real tough one. Should be the best time for him. We'll see.
Well, Hughesy's rocking on nicely with the cooking there. The only thing he's mucked up so far is the roasties, but I reckon he's about 3/4 of an hour away from serving up. And it's just not happening for me, to be honest. So this really is the last ditch attempt. Last ditch attempt. Do that again, please. So this is my last ditch attempt. I'm going to introduce a little bit of pellet, but because I want the pellet to break down and start releasing them sort of food signals and attractors quicker, I can't really just put it in and let it dissolve on its own, so I'm going to speed up the process by adding a little bit of boiling water. Basically turn the pellets into a mush, so it's kind of working the second it goes in. I don't think it's going to work, but you know, I've got to try something, haven't I? I just spotted that bit of bait out, and about a minute later, one of the rods rattles off. Not sure if it's a bream or not. Putting in that mushy pellet, that was kind of in the back of my mind that it could kind of work for me, or it could get me breamed out. I don't think it's a bream actually, it is pulling a bit. But I didn't put any pellet out originally. I was told, what is a carp? I was told not to by Lewis, who said if you do that oil catches bream. Well, this can't have been, I don't even think, a minute since I spotted that pellet out. And here he is. Oh, that's it, I'm rocking now. That's it.
Rob might as well give up now.
Best hurry up with them potatoes, Rob. About 18. Should we just put him back? What are you going to give me for him? Or do you want it weighing properly?
No, we wouldn't need to weigh him properly.
Well, that's taking up valuable time.
Well, chop the rod out.
I will when I unhook him. I'm not chucking it out with him still on the end, am I? Not going to bother with the bag. You're coming back with a little bit of sort of dead leaves a few times. So I've took the bag off now. I like to be able to feel that lead down. I can tell if it's landed on soft leaves or it's landed clean. And the last one went down with a nice big bang, really. So I did that. It's probably been a couple of minutes since we had that last little fish. And the same rod's away again.
But we haven't even weighed in that last.
No, he's still in the net. So it seems just them spods going in with that pellet has just kicked it off. Either that or it could be the fading light levels, I don't know. Whatever it is, I've had 2 fish. Well, if we land it, it'll be 2 fish in a couple of minutes. Oh, there's a branch cut on the net. Yay. Right, unhook him in the net, straight back out. Here we are, £8 1 ounce, and that takes me to £20 15 ounces. Rob's roasties are looking like a massive failure, and I refuse to eat them unless they are crispy and golden brown. So I think that's bought me a little bit more time. The charge is on. I can see glory. I can't. And
Really?
yes, 2 bites in 2 minutes. Rob's failed potatoes. Tables have turned.
Well, we're in the final furlong of the challenge now, and the good news for me is sprouts and carrots are now on. I reckon they're going to take 20 minutes, half an hour. Dinner hopefully should be at 4 o'clock. It's 3:15. I've had a couple of minor disasters, these being one of them. So the pigs in blankets are definitely well done. You can't be too careful, guys. You really can't be too careful cooking on the bank. You need to make sure they're done properly. So they're in there. That might be a bit of a fail, so there may be a weight penalty on the basis of those. But the big question at the moment is what's going on in the oven. I've avoided opening it for a while because I think opening it and sniffing it and looking at it has meant that the spuds have struggled a bit. So let's just have a little look. I've split the trays now, and I don't reckon they're too far off, look. So they're browning up quite nicely. The dual trick is working well. The kettle's boiling. I've got to make the stuffing. There is about 45 minutes left. It is getting very tight. I've got a problem with the wind, which has just blown the oven out yet again. But looking up, he's got another one on. So this was always going to be the last hour, the most important and biggest part of this challenge, because as any hardened chef knows, that last little bit, the timing is everything. And I want all of this food to turn up on the table perfectly. Well, nearly. But yeah, he's on again.
Ah, it's kicking off. It was. Is that one still on? No. That's unfortunate.
What's happened there?
Oh, just lost one at the net. Nothing wrong with that. Razor sharp, straight back out. That's costly, isn't it? And the bobbins go still again. That little flurry, I was getting liners non-stop. I'd sort of 3 bites in about 5 minutes, and then it just stopped again. I mean, if fish had been sort of passing through, I would have thought I'd have been able to hold them. Just put in a spod, sort of little and often. A few pouchfuls of boilies. I thought they would have stayed put, but liners have just stopped altogether. No, it'll happen. It'll happen. It'll happen. There's time yet. All it needs a double take of 20-pounders. Well, that's just about it. Rob is serving up right now. So unless these rods rattle off with a brace of mid-20s in the next minute, then it's a fail. These sort of places always do me over, the commercial venues. I think I get so impatient, unless I've had a bite by the time I've clipped my bobbin on, I just think something's wrong. And you know, it is the first time I've been here. And normally on a challenge we have 24 hours or maybe it's a little bit longer to get things right. This time it's taken Rob 3 hours 45 minutes to cook the dinner on that little gas oven. So in 3 hours 45 minutes you have to get it right from the word go. Introducing that pellet definitely made a difference. It got me bites more or less straight away. If I had done that from the beginning, I think it would have been a different story, but even then I am not sure it would have been enough to see me clock up a pass. But look, I failed, but that doesn't really matter. I'm about to have a nice charcoal burnt meal cooked by Sir Rob Hughes, and sit down with good friends, have a nice meal, and that's what Christmas is all about, isn't it, at the end of the day? And if you are fishing this Christmas day, you need to give your head a shake. Well, I've got to say, Rob, you've surprised me with this dinner. You've surprised me that you managed to get £67 worth of ingredients down to something that feels about £10. But before we tuck into this fine feast you've prepared, it's present time. And we've each been given a budget of £5 to buy each other the carpiest present there is. So, there you go, sir.
Thank you ever so much.
Ooh, you'll enjoy that.
Wow.
Yep.
It is a Mark Pictures Carp Fishing Tutorials gift certificate to the value of £5. That's awesome. Thank you very much. How much is it normally?
More than £5. It's more than £5.
Oh, fantastic. Yes. So I have to add a little bit to it as well.
Yeah. Yeah, you have to put a bit to it, but you know, or you can just have like a minute's worth.
That's brilliant. Fantastic. Well, obviously this is the season of giving. So I've wrapped one especially for you in pink penguin paper.
Thank you.
It's very similar, but of course you like a beard.
A beard. Oh,
like,
look at that.
I've been a bit concerned with the beard there that you know, it isn't really beardy enough. I was a bit worried when I saw your hat this morning that it looked very similar, but that has beard attached.
Oh, and once Christmas is over and done with, I can just cut the beard bit off and just wear that.
You've got your chin in your mouth hole there. Let's dress you properly. There we are. That's it.
It's a moustache and beard.
That's a proper beard. I thought you needed more of a gas, but that is a beard. Merry Christmas.
Thank you so much. That's brilliant. Harry, I've got yours.
Right. Okay. Open it up for me.
Want me to open it for you? Gifts with love. No, £5.
Fat face bag.
It's a mug. You can see it's got us both on there from, you know, happy times. So it's Carpy because it's
got you in it.
It's got me in it. and it can be used to drink tea or bovril. It's like dual purpose. So yeah, so there you go.
Oh, thanks, mate. Thank you. And your present is actually just behind you on the tree.
It doesn't get more carp than that. That's Carpy, me with a perch. That's awesome.
That is absolutely fantastic. Well, what should we say?
Yep.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Merry Christmas, everyone. Let's have a drink.